So, Shalom and Erev Tov. Good evening.
Erev Tov.
Yeah. Once again, I welcome you all to the third level, that is advanced level batch. So first of all, I congratulate all of you that you passed second level with very good marks. And now you are going deep into the Hebrew grammar, third level, that is advanced stage. And in this stage, you will be knowing all the grammatical elements, and you will be knowing the biblical Hebrew text with all kinds of grammar. Okay. Before I begin this session, I just want to show you the answers of second intermediary class exam, so that you will know where you got wrong. So let's begin this session with prayer. Gracious Father, I just want to thank you, Lord, for this evening time of sacrifice. Lord, I thank you that you have gathered us once again on this Zoom platform. I pray to, oh Lord, lead us and guide us, and let your name be glorified to us. Everything I place into your hand, you be a master and ruler of the place. In the name of Yeshua, I pray. Amen. Okay. So you can check your answers here. First question was rules governing gutturals. They refuse doubling dagesh or reject doubling, prefer A-class vowels, and prefer compound shiva. So I think this answers everyone got correct, this answer. Then which is one rule involved in all the following situations? That rule is third syllable back changes the vowel to the shortest possible vowel. Then put the definite article on the following words. First, on av, ha'av, han, navi, and he, afar. Then Hamelek and Haish. Then preposition le is le olam. Then Librit and Lakhazak. Then put the inseparable conjunction wow. That is Vekarav, Vekok, Ve Adonai, Velohim, and U Verit. Then circle all nouns in construct state. Some of you only circle Bane, but here Torat is also Torat Moshe. Then Lifane, Bane Israel. You should circle these three. Then circle all the words that have definite article. Hakalom, Hadze, then Bashade and Haish. Then circle all of the prepositions. In preposition, I have taught everything, interrogative pronoun and relative pronoun also. So L is a preposition, Asher is the relative pronoun, then Beth preposition, Ma interrogative pronoun, Al preposition, Le inseparable preposition. Then 2.4, adjective agrees with a noun, they modify in number, gender, and definiteness. Then some of you, instead of kaf, anokhi, you have written ket, anokhi. So check that. And here, instead of ket, you have written kaf. Anachnu, nachnu, ata, atem, at, Athena, Athen, who, hem, hema, he, henna. Then the first translation is Tuwa haaretz asher Elohim Nathan. The land which God gave is good, or good is the land which God gave. Second one, Elohim Bashamaim Ve'ata al haaretz. God is in heavens, but you are upon earth. Or God is in heaven and you are upon the earth. And the last one is Shama Ya'ako El Divre Bane Laban. Jacob listened to the words of the sons of Laban, or Jacob heard the words of Laban's son. Then match the following: Athnak, here Abiyu, Zakib Katon over Hasson, Revia over Me Aleha, Munak for first, Elle, Siluk, second, Canaan, preposition plus article 10th, Lamelech, personal interrogative, third, me, masculine plural noun, fourth, Roim, then feminine plural noun, it, ha, Boroth, and dual form is fifth, Susain. Okay, even if anyone want to challenge this answer key which I have shown you, if you think that my answer is correct, you can, even at this stage also, you can challenge. No problem. If it is correct, then I will correct and give you the marks. Anyone is having any doubts or any query? No, no?
No.
Okay. So let's begin this next level with regular verb perfect. So before that, let me take revision. What is the word for personal pronoun I?
Any.
Ani, anu,
Anokhi.
Any, Anokhi.
Anokhi.
Or personal pronoun we?
Anas,
Yeah?
Naknu,
Naknu. For feminine you, singular,
Atta,
At.
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 And for masculine you,
Ata.
ata. Then feminine plural, you, yeah?
Etna. Etena. Eten. Etena. Eten.
Feminine plural you, na?
Ha. Etena. Eten.
Yeah. Plural you is Athena or Athen.
Eten.
And for third person, masculine plural,
Hem.
Hema,
and masculine singular,
Hena,
Hen.
singular.
Hena, the singular,
He.
He.
Then for plural, feminine plural, third person feminine plural,
henna,
henna.
henna,
And third person feminine plural, feminine singular,
he,
Oh, sorry, he.
he,
see this
Singular.
ending, if you
That.
remember, if you learn this by a chart by heart,
Zot.
this chart, then all remaining means next 2-3 lessons you'll find it very easy,
mm,
because all these 3-4 lessons are based on this personal pronoun. Okay, so let's begin this next lesson, that is the regular verb perfect. Perfect. Now, every Hebrew word, if you see, every Hebrew verb is having a trilateral root. Any Hebrew word you take, it has a trilateral root. For example, read this one.
daver,
Daber. Daber means word, things, or matter. Actually, this is noun, but I just want to give you the clue that every Hebrew word is having a 3 root letter. First letter here is Dalet. Second one is Bet, and third one is Resh.
Resh.
So any Hebrew word you take, it has a 3 root letter. For example, read this one.
katav,
Katav. Katav means he wrote or he writes.
mm,
Read this one.
katal,
Katal.
to
Katal,
kill,
he killed.
mm,
So all these Hebrew words, it is having a 3-letter root, that is called a trilateral root. And this trilateral root, actually this trilateral root is inflected. Inflection means it is affixed and suffixed. It is prefixed or suffixed. And when these words kateal, kateal, when these words are prefixed and suffixed, these verbs determines actually a mood or action. Action, then mood. Third, it will give you a clue of person, gender, and number. Action, mood, person, gender, and number. When this 3 root letter is prefixed and suffixed. So in detail, we are going to see types of verb or the nature of verb action. But before that, let me explain you how this Hebrew verb determines action. I see a very disturbing noise. Please mute yourself, Brother Sergeant. Okay. So this all action, mood, person, gender, and number, you can know by adding prefixes and suffixes to the Hebrew verb, that is 3 root letter. For example, if we take katel, katel. Now this katel read this one.
Katalti.
Katalti. Katalti.
I kill. I kill, no, sir? T means?
Okay. So here, yeah, it is I killed, but see, the root over here is
Ani.
ani. Ani means what?
I.
Now you can see here this ending, erek yod. Can you see here?
Yes, sir.
Erek yod. Okay. Erek yod. It is attached to this verb. So in a suffix form. Suffix form when it is attached. So it gives us many clues. Now, meaning of this is I killed, or I kill, or even I will kill. Now, can you get the action over here? What is the action? Action is killing. I am killing. Mood. Mood is a very, you can understand what is the mood of that person when he's killing. He should be very furious. Then third, person. What is the person over here?
First person.
First person,
Singular.
singular. First person, common, singular is the
Mhm.
person over here. First person, common, singular. What is the gender? Gender is common. And number is first. You're getting? From the single root word, katyal. From the single root word katyal, if I add just a first person pronominal suffix of the personal pronoun ani, it becomes I killed.
Sir,
Yeah.
one question. Because when we add that, it gives 3 meaning: present, past, and future.
Future.
So how to identify that?
Yeah, we are going to that. We are going to come into that. It has 3 meanings over here. It can be in past, present, or future. Strictly speaking, there is no tense in Hebrew.
Okay.
Once again, I'm repeating. Strictly speaking, there is no tense. And frame is the subject of the context and context alone. Only you will determine the time fact by the context. When you will read that passage, when you will go to that sentence, so that context will determine its time. But I'm going to come into that. There are 2 kinds of verb action, that is perfect and imperfect in Hebrew, that I'm going to come that.
And one more question, sir. Now, the end is, what is this? Katalti. So why this T is there? Tau.
Yeah, this tau is actually a cal verb form.
Okay.
That also we are going to come into that.
Okay.
It is a verb conjugation, simplest form of the verb conjugation, cal. Normally, when the pronominal suffixes is attached, so that time ta or kaf is used.
Okay.
Similarly, if we see read this one.
Pakati.
Pakati.
Pakyat ti. What is the meaning of pakyat?
He wrote.
No. Pakyat. Pakyat means visit. He visited. So here the meaning will be he visited. He visits
Visits.
and he will visit.
Sir, here also that Annie Hirak Yod has come now. So why
Yes.
becomes
No, not he, I. Sorry. Actually, it is every Hebrew word is
I will.
person.
I visited.
Yeah, it is I visited, I visit, I will visit. Actually, every Hebrew word is in third person masculine singular form. I'll come to that.
Now here also that trilateral. So how to identify that trilateral?
Yeah,
Trilateral you said, no?
yeah. Here, this three root letter is there. Pakyad.
Pakad. Okay, okay.
Pakyad means he visited.
Okay.
He visited. Here, Katyal means he killed.
Okay.
So in your
So
lexicon, you
first
will
we
find in lexicon you will find every Hebrew verb in third person masculine singular form. That is, he visited, he wrote, he kept, he killed. In this form, third person masculine singular form, you will find. One more example we will take. Read this one.
Shamer.
Shamar. Shamar means he kept. If I'll add T over here, then what will be the meaning?
I kept.
I kept.
I kept.
I kept,
I will keep.
I keep,
I keep. I will keep.
and I will keep. Okay. So very important thing you must remember over here is depending on the personal pronoun, some are related, some are not related. Personal pronoun, when we attach that to the verb, it determines action, mood, person, gender, and number.
Sir, one more thing. Shamar means he kept. What
Yeah.
about she kept? Is it the same word or we have different?
No, no, no. Actually, it is shamera.
Shamara. Okay.
We're going to come to that. Or when we have to say she kept, shamarat. Shamarat. What is the personal pronoun for second person feminine singular?
He.
At, na?
Sorry.
Yes.
At. Yes.
At. So if I write
So it will be Shamarat.
this one, if I attach
Shamarat.
here
Ah.
Shamarat, that means she kept.
So that means the ending of whatever is there in the chart, the ending part only we have to
Not
add in.
all are related.
Okay.
Some are unrelated.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's why I'm telling you, not all are, most of them are related, some are not related. Okay, so I'm just giving you introduction of verb. Actually, the verb, the simplest form of the verb that we are going to learn is cal form. Cal. Cal means light. Cal means light,
Mm.
or we can say it is simple. Not that sunlight, light. we say ना आज मैंने बहुत light नाश्ता किया. So light.
Mm.
It is the simplest form of the verb. Cal. Cal is the simplest form of the verb, and we are going to study the cal form of the verb. Okay. Now, the nature of verb action. Verbs there are two types of verb, or we can say verb actions. Action verbs are of two types. First one is suffix. Suffix form, it is also known as perfect. It is also known as katyal. Three names I am giving you: suffix form, perfect, and katyal. And second one is prefix form. Which is also known as imperfect. And which is also known as iktol. Iktol. As I already told you that strictly speaking, there is no tense.
Mm.
In Hebrew, there is no tense. Time is the only, we can know the timing by the context and context alone. Okay. Let me explain you what is the suffix form and what is the prefix form. All these example which we saw, shamarti, then pakyati, katyalti. What do you observe over here? Katyal is the root word. After that, this its suffix is added.
Mm.
Pakyat is the root word. After that, this suffix is added. Then shamar is the root word. Then this ti is added. So these kind of verbs are called suffix form, and another name is perfect or katyal. Perfect or katyal. Now, many grammarians say that the suffix form or perfect or katal form, it denotes action that has been completed in the past. It denotes action that is completed in the past. That means out of these three, they will say, I kept will be the right translation. I visited will be the right translation. Or I killed, because action that is completed in the past. When action is completed in the past tense, then this verb form is known as suffix form, or it is also called perfect or katal. And when action that is incomplete and it will be completed in the future, that form is called prefix form or imperfect or iktal. Now, for example, I will tell you, I will take this. This is katal. Now, if I add now read this one.
Ekethol.
Ekthol.
Ekthol.
Ektal. Ektal. Now, this is prefix conjugation. I don't want to give you a heavy dose today, because otherwise you will get confused. Just remember that when this is a prefix conjugation, this is prefix is added. Katal is the 3 root letter you will find here. See here, Kop, then Tet and Lamed is there. But here, this Aleph is a prefixed. So this is called prefix form, or it is also called imperfect or iktal. Now the root word is katal. Katal means he killed. Ektal means I will kill. Action not completed but will be completed in the future. That prefix conjugation denotes action not completed, but it will denote, it denotes that it will complete in future. Now, you need to remember now these two things. When there is a prefix conjugation, suffix conjugation, for example, shamarti, then that is generally action in past tense, completed action. It denotes a completed action. Suffix form, perfect. And when it is a prefix conjugation, then action that is imperfect, not completed. It is also called iktal or a prefix form, and it will complete in the future. So it denotes a future tense. I will kill. But again, there is one more action that is called vaiktal. Now this is iktal. There is one more action that is called vaiktal form, and vaiktal form they call it as a preterite. Preterite means in past tense. Means when we add a wow conjunction, not that we learn in chapter 6, that wow conjunction, but vaiktal form is the another conjunctive form. When we add to that vaiktal form to the prefix conjugation, there is one more verb action. There is one more verb action is there, and that is called vaiktal. For example, you will find this Vayomer Elohim in Genesis 1:1, where Vaiktal form you will find. Vayomer Elohim Yahi Or Vayahi Or. Then Vayomer Elohim yahi rakia. So Vayabdel Elohim. So everywhere in Genesis 1 and 2, you will find the Vaiktol form. Vaiktol form is called actually preterite. Actually, this preterite is the word, if you read in your workbook, preterite is the word. It is used in 1960s to 70. It means actually a past tense. It means a past tense, but strictly speaking, preterite is not a past tense, but if we see time, again, context only determines whether the preterite is past tense or it is present or future. So don't get confused over here. Only today, remember these two things, that every verb action is in two forms, that is suffix form and prefix form. Suffix means what?
Adding before.
Ending at the end.
Action is
Not completed.
Completed.
not
Perfect.
Completed.
completed.
Oh, sorry, prefix.
Completed.
Yeah,
And
yeah. Suffix, completed.
yeah.
Past.
And prefix means
Not
Not
completed.
completed.
not completed.
Imperfect.
That denotes future tense.
It's certain.
Okay. Any questions till here? Next time we are going to see a complete paradigm of the cal form. Already I told you, cal means simple. Simple. There are total 7 verb conjugation. How many?
7.
7. The perfection, number of perfection. So out of that, the first form is, everyone say cal.
Can.
Cal.
So this cal means light, that means simple. Since it is a simple, that means remaining 6 verb conjugation will be more heavier than cal.
Mhm.
Cal is simple, means other will be complicated.
Mm.
Others are complicated. So, but if you learn cal, if you perfectly learn cal, other conjugations, you will find it very easy. So in this intermediate level, we are going to deal with all these 7 verb conjugation, its form, then nouns and the pronominal suffixes on noun. So also we are going to see numbers, numerals. So as we are learning this, let me encourage you, this cal form, only one form you have to learn very properly. If you learn one form, this cal, other form, it will be very easy. Only in name, only all this, all the grammatic rules, everything is hidden in the name only. Cal. Cal means simple. If you learn this simple form, now in this cal, there is 2 types of verb action. First is perfect. And second is imperfect. Okay. So
Okay.
we are going to learn in this chapter the perfect action. Perfect action we are going to learn, and as you go deep more deeper into this, you will find it very interesting, because this cal is a very simple verb conjugation, and other conjugations you need to remember only name. If you remember the name, then you will be able to identify any verb conjugation. So today I will tell you just which are the 7 verb conjugation. Which is the first I told you?
Cal.
Cal.
Second one is nifal,
Nifal.
which is the passive of cal. Third one is pl.
PL.
Fourth one is the pual. Pual is the passive of pl. Fifth one is hippil.
Yeah.
Sixth one is hopal. All these three is a passive. And all these three is active. Nifal is the passive of cal, pual is the passive of pl, and hopal is the passive of hippil. And the last conjugation is called hitpile. And this one is a reflexive. Reflexive means I hit myself. Subject is doing action for himself. So that is called reflexive. Hippil and hopal are causative action. PL and pual is the factative action. And cal, nifal, is a simple action. So these 7 verb conjugations we are going to learn slowly. So once you learn cal, you will be very comfortable learning other Hebrew verb conjugations. Any doubt till here?
No.
No.
Yes?
No.
I think next time we'll try to finish this chapter if possible. Okay. To a summary, what we learned today is we learned every Hebrew verb is made of three root letter, that is called trilateral root. When we add to that trilateral root suffixes and prefixes, it indicates mood, action, person, gender, and number. Then we saw 2 types of verb action. First is perfect. Second one is imperfect. Perfect is also called katyal, and imperfect is called iktal. Or imperfect, we can say, I gave you 3 names for perfect and imperfect. For perfect is suffix perfect and katal. For imperfect is prefix and iktal. So all these 3 names you need to remember. And today I taught you perfect conjugation. For example, shamarti, pakyati, where suffixes is attached. So here action which has been completed in the past, it denotes the action that has been completed. And second Hebrew verb conjugation is prefix form. For example, I told you ektol, tiktol. So these verb conjugation attaches a prefix to the 3 root letter. It denotes that action not completed in the past, but it will be completed in the future. And there is one more form we saw is vaiktol, that is called a preterite action, past tense, but strictly speaking, there is no tense in Hebrew. So the context determines whether it is past, present, or future. Although these are the rules, what I'm telling, please listen very carefully. All these are the rules. Perfect means past tense. Then imperfect means future tense. But in Hebrew, there is no tense. So context plays a very important role in Hebrew. That will give you the clue. Really, it is past, present, or future. So these are the concluding part. Anyone is having any doubt? Yes, no?
No, sir.
Okay.
Not yet.
So next time when we will take paradigm, then you will understand properly. We are going to take different paradigms so that you will understand the action of the verb. Okay, I request Sister Archana to please close
Yes, sir.
the prayer.
आपण प्रार्थना करू. हे सर्व समर्थ थोरून द्या देवप्पा. आम्हाला तो हा दिवस दाखवलास, तू शुभकार मानतो देवप्पा. देवप्पा, आज आम्हाला सर्वांना तू एकत्रित केलंस, तू शुभकार मानतो देवप्पा. या संध्याकाळच्या समय आम्हाला जे काही सरांनी शिकवलं देवप्पा, ते आमच्या लक्षात राहावं असं तू कर देवप्पा. आता देवप्पा, आम्ही ह्या थर्ड लेवलला गेलेलो असताना देवप्पा, ज्या काही अवघड गोष्टी आहेत त्या सोप्या कर देवप्पा. तसंच आम्ही विशेष करून सरांसाठी मागतो देवप्पा. त्यांच्यावर आशीर्वाद पाठव देवप्पा, त्यांच्या फॅमिलीवर आशीर्वाद पाठव. तसंच आमच्या सर्व स्टुडंट्सवर आशीर्वाद पाठव देवप्पा. प्रत्येकाला आम्हाला नीट समजावं असं तू कर देवप्पा. आमची संध्याकाळ आम्ही तुझ्या हातामध्ये देतो. तुझी इच्छा असल्यास त्याचा दिवस दाखव. येशूच्या गोड आणि पवित्र नावाने मागते म्हणून तो ऐक बाप्पा. आमेन.
Amen.
Amen.
Once you learn this Hebrew verbs and pronominal suffixes, application of this personal pronoun to the nouns and the verbs, we'll be making very short sentences. For example, Shemesh means sun. Correct, no? Shemesh. Shemesh means sun. When I'll say Shimshi, Shimshi means sunny. So you can make small sentences by using these pronominal suffixes, and by using independent pronominal suffixes also you can make a sentence. Ani, sarik, et. Et means pen. I need a pen. Ani, sarik, et. Ani hayati rotse pos mine. I want a glass of water. Ani hayati rotse pos mine. Ani, where I'm using this personal pronoun, ani. Ata gibor. Ata means you. Gibor, you are great, or you are mighty, you can say. So you can use these pronominal suffixes and form a small sentences. But for that you need to remember the rules about the nouns. When you are using the plural pronominal suffixes, anakno, that time you have to use the plural noun also. For example, anaknu, we go. For example, when you have to say we go, what you will say? Anyone? What is the personal pronoun for we?
Ani.
Anakno.
Anaknu. Sorry. Anaknu.
Anaknu holekin. Halak means go. Here we cannot use anaknu halak. Anaknu holekim. Because this personal pronoun, number, noun and this verb should agree in number, gender, and definiteness. There is a perfect harmony. So while making a Hebrew sentences, you should be very careful that the noun, verb, and personal pronoun, this all should be in harmony. Okay. Lehitraot.
दही त्राओ
Toda.
तुम्हारा बहुत
थोड़ा
सारा
लायला तो
Lalato.